Welcome, stakeholders. Now, we are all aware that Apple Corporation has taken the world by storm the last couple of decades with our unmatched technology innovations. Although many try to duplicate and mirror the technologies that have been developed by Apple Corporation, competitors find it pretty hard to match. There is no comparison for competitors when referring to the level of brand loyalty that consumers have for Apple, which this allows for this company to completely dominate the technology industry. Even with the high level of brand loyalty Apple secures, there's always room for improvement within any organization. Apple's current supply chain involves the purchasing of raw materials from several different suppliers and then has them distributed to two different assembling plants. One of the assembling plants is located in China, in which, once put together, the products are shipped directly to consumers who pre-purchase products online. The other assembling plant is located in Elk Grove, California, and is a warehouse that assembles the products and then has them shipped out to different retailers. Now, with there being two different avenues of purchasing the products, this causes an unnecessary divide between consumers. Customers who pre-purchase their Apple product online pay more for convenience and priority. However, other customers who may not have the luxury of paying additional costs on an item that is seemingly already expensive may feel slighted. Thousands and thousands of dollars are spent each time a new product from Apple comes out, from the cost of having several different suppliers and two different assembly plants. My current recommendation, though it may not be easy to implement right away, would be to narrow down the assembly plant to just one location and get rid of the pre-purchase online option in general. Doing so will allow for the corporation to save energy, time, money, and allow for all customers to feel equal. This course of action will take place by readjusting our current value stream within the supply chain. The first step we want to take is analyzing the possibility of waste reduction, which in our case seems to be the underlying issue. Waste reduction will be the elimination of non-value adding activities that are a part of the current value stream. In this case, the non-value adding activity we want to get rid of is the assembly plant in China, whose main focus is to cater to consumers who have pre-purchased products already online before the release date. By getting rid of this non-value adding activity of the supply chain, we will allow for us to refocus our time and energy in creating quality products to go out directly to retailers. Getting rid of the assembly line in China will save money on shipping, manufacturing, and delivery costs. Those funds could then be reallocated elsewhere within the company. The business functions that will be impacted the most by this course of action will, of course, be our suppliers. All of the raw materials for creating new products such as iPhones, laptops, iPods, and Apple Watches will only need to be delivered to one specific place now, which will be the Elk Grove, California location. For the time being, Apple Corporation currently launches a new product each year. This will allow enough time before the next big launch in 2018 to redirect our focus by shifting all materials to the California location. Now, communication is going to be critical when it comes to our stakeholders. Our main stakeholders that we definitely want to make sure that we're providing focus to are our customers, suppliers, the press, and the public. Now, there will need to be cross-functionality and collaboration among suppliers in our assembly plant. We will need to set up a meeting between the lead managers for our suppliers as well as our assembly plant. Properly letting other stakeholders such as the public and press know our future plans will also be critical. We will need to present in a way to the press that will get them excited about the new change and encourage the public to jump on board with excitement as well. As we all know, a company is nothing without their supporters, so we need to make sure our stakeholders are backing us up implementing this new change. We will set up a press conference release about 6 months before launching our next big project. For 2018, it will be the newest member of the iPhone family. Next, we will talk about the timeline of events that will occur. Now we will take a look at the timeline of the events that are to come. Starting in March of 2017, we will go ahead and update all of our internal stakeholders, including our employees, shareholders, and suppliers on the upcoming process change. Following that, in May 2017, we will go ahead and set up a meeting between the lead managers of both the assembly plant as well as the suppliers. In July of 2017, we'll go ahead and begin development on the new products. So we'll start designing. And in August of 2017, we'll go ahead and gather all the raw materials from our suppliers. So we'll have a list ready to go. Now, in October of 2017, once beta products have been created, we will go ahead and use market research and sample testing on our groups to find out how our consumers feel about our new product. In November of 2017, we will go ahead and have a public press conference announcing the release date for our newest product and describing the enhancements and features, as well as letting the public know their brand new purchasing options. Now, in December of 2017, based on market research, we will analyze the forecasting of how many products will need to be made. And then in January through March of 2018, we will go ahead and begin the assembling of those products. Our official release date of the newest member of the iPhone family will be April 2018. Now, the change in our supply chain will take effect, as you can see, back up in October and September. That is when we are going to completely rule out the China plant location and focus all of our efforts to only sending our supplies to the Elk Grove location. This should allow us to, again, save money, time, and energy, and it'll rule out that option of purchasing the product strictly online. I'd like to thank you all for your time today, and I am looking forward to working with you in the future.